The Super Mario series is famous for its wide selection of power-ups that you can use in the games. Over Mario's 35-plus year history, we have gotten to experience many different types of these power-ups. Whether it's flying, jumping around in shoes, or throwing around gold fireballs, all of these power-ups are iconic and easily recognizable.
Over the years, many of these power-ups have been made into cute little plush toys. In today's top 10 list, we will decide 10 power-up plushies that are the best of the best. But before that, let's lay down the rules.
We define a power-up as an object that the player picks up, which transforms you and gives you access to an ability or abilities that you otherwise could not perform beforehand. That means characters like Dry Bowser and the wedding suit plushes won't qualify on this list, as they are merely costumes and don't grant you any special abilities.
We will only be countdowning the plushes that we own in our personal collection, as we actually analyze them in person and determine if they belong or not. We do understand that we do not own a lot of very creative power-up plushes, so let's quickly go over the honorable mentions list, which contains unique characters that we do not own ourselves. Let's go.
The Banpresto Frog Mario,
World of Nintendo Penguin Mario,
World of Nintendo Ice Luigi,
Nintendo Tokyo Propeller Mario,
and lastly, the Nintendo Tokyo Goomba Shoe Mario. And without further ado, let's get into the general top 10 list. Let's go!
So we begin our top 10 list with the 2012 Cine Fire Luigi. The Fire Flower is a classic power-up, being one of the first we encountered in the original Super Mario Bros. We choose the Fire Luigi instead of Mario because we always see merchandise of Mario and Fire Mario. It is rare to see any merchandise of Fire Luigi, so we are very happy that iconic Mario plush maker, Cine, included him in their classic Super Mario set. Although Luigi does look a little off itself, the fact that we got a plush of an underrated represented variant is good enough for us.
Number 9 on our list is the Hat Goomba plush from Banpresto. There are 3 versions of this plush. One with a Mario hat, which is right here, a Luigi hat, and a Wario hat. These Hat Goombas appeared in the Super Mario 64 DS, and putting on the hat would allow you to transform into the corresponding character and gain full access to his moveset. These Goombas were useful if you needed to make a high jump with Luigi, punch a black block with Wario, or grow giant with Mario. This hat would save a lot of time, as you didn't have to walk all the way into the back room of the castle to change characters, when you could just do it within the level. The premise of this Goomba plush fits our stated definition of a power-up, which is why it is on the list. While the ability of the hat may seem mundane to some, it saves a lot of time, and it was very convenient to have. The Goomba itself is very well made, and it is one of the best Goomba plushes you can get. We wholly recommend this to anyone who is nostalgic for this handheld classic game.
Speaking of nostalgic, Tanuki Mario is one of the most nostalgic power-ups in the series. Having first appeared in the Super Mario Bros. 3, this adorable suit allowed you to fly like Raccoon Mario, but you could turn into a statue and even invade nearby enemies. The Tanuki Mario plush was released alongside the Super Mario 3D Land game for the Nintendo 3DS. The plush is expertly crafted. It features all the details you would expect. Cine used very soft fabric to achieve that fuzzy and animal-like feeling. This plush used to be one of our favorites when we were younger, so we obviously put a soft spot for it. Nostalgia aside, this is a really good Mario plush. Thankfully, it is very easy to find it at big box retailers, so we're heartily recommend it.
Up next on the list is the Cat Peach plush. The Super Bell power-up first appeared in the Super Mario 3D World game for the Nintendo Wii U system. It allowed you to climb up walls, perform cat dives, and crawl around like a real feline. The Cat Peach plush looks exactly like her counterpart in the game. We mentioned earlier how little merchandise is made for Fire Luigi, and the same applies to Peach, but to an even greater extent. Think about it. How often do you see action figures or t-shirts featuring Princess Peach? We rarely see anything made of Princess Peach, and that is very sad, as she is one of the biggest characters in the Mario franchise. As of October 2022, Mario 3D World is the only mainline game where Peach is playable, and we hope this changes in the future. The fact that Princess Peach is barely represented in the Mario merchandise is why she is on this list. Plushes of Princess Peach are rare. We usually see them about one for every mainline plush set. Plushes of Peach variants like this are even more rare. We are so thankful that this plush exists, and we are happy that it's as quality as it is. And we hope Princess Peach gets treated better by the Mario merchandise makers in the future.
Everything we said about Cat Peach applies to Cat Rosalina as well, but to even a greater extent. Rosalina merchandise is about as common as a white tiger. It happens, but not very often. Let's think about how lucky we were to have gotten this plush. At the time of 3D World's release, Rosalina was introduced a mere 6 years ago. That is not a long time. This is still a new character, was fully playable in a mainline AAA Mario game. That's like if Cappy was playable in a new Mario game today. We were so lucky to have gotten a plush of this character, who was still brand new to the base. Rosalina has since been upgraded to a main character, but Nintendo didn't have to include her in the game, and Cine didn't have to make this plush, but they went out of their way to make it, and we'll always appreciate them for that. The Rosalina plush herself is beautiful. Her face is expertly crafted, as you can see right here, and her body is very soft and accurate to her in-game appearance. This Cat Rosalina may very well be the only Rosalina variant plush we will ever see, so we suggest picking it up before it goes out of production. Next up on the list is a Flying Squirrel Mario plush. The Super Acorn was a staple power-up of Mario and Luigi Bros. U. It allowed the player to calmly glide around and get a quick burst of height. Cine Flying Squirrel Mario plush released around the time that the original game launched, and it looks excellent. All of Mario's Flying Squirrel suit features are crafted thickly here. Nothing has been sacrificed. His suit and hat are super soft, which is very realistic to the real coat of the squirrel. The plush is pretty sturdy and is built to last. The Cine Flying Squirrel Mario plush is a great all-around power-up plush variant of Mario, and it would fit in perfectly in anyone's plush collection.
Number 4 on the list is the World of Nintendo White Tanuki Mario. The White Super Leaf was first introduced in the Super Mario 3D Land game for the Nintendo 3DS. It would appear if you continuously kept dying on the same level, and if you picked it up, you would gain access to all of Tanuki Mario's abilities, only this time, you were invincible. The power-up was a useful addition, especially to all the Mario series newcomers. The power-up reappeared in the Super Mario 3D World game as well. As I just stated, this power-up only appeared in 2 games, and Jakks Pacific was kind enough to make a plush out of it. The nicheness of this suit and its overall design are why it's this high on the list. The white and yellow color combo look excellent together, and he looks very powerful. This version of Mario will probably never receive another piece of merchandise again, so we cannot understate the awesomeness of having a full plush of it. So if you can find this piece of plush history online, it is definitely worth a purchase. Number 3 on our countdown is one of the newest Mario plushes released, and that is the All-Star Collection Metal Mario. Metal Mario first appeared in the Super Mario 64 game for the Nintendo 64 system, and this shiny suit allowed Mario to walk through water with ease, and it also made him invincible to lava and all other enemies. This suit came with a catchy jingle as well. Metal Mario reappeared in the Mario Kart 7 game, and he has since been upgraded to a main character in the Mario Kart series. This Metal Mario plush was announced by Cine in late 2019, alongside the godly Dry Bowser plush, and it was released in the spring of 2020. This plush was built with the most unique, detailed, and pretty looking materials we have ever seen on a plush. As you can see with our light, this plush is very shiny and it reflects light very easily. The plush material is very soft. Even though it may look like it's a little rough to those who don't own it, this is one of the softest plushes that Cine has ever made. The materials used perfectly represents the metal cap power-up, and it is one of the best plushes of Mario himself that you can get.
Number 2 on our list is a very unique one, and that is the Banpresto Blue Shell Mario. The Blue Shell power-up appeared in the original New Super Mario Bros. Game for the Nintendo DS. It allowed Mario to swim with ease, and he would be able to turn into a shell and blow through most of the enemies in his path. While the Blue Shell power-up is a divisive one among Mario players, the uniqueness of the plush cannot be debated, actually. The power-up is based off of only appeared in this one game. On one hand, this is a really niche version of Mario, but on the other hand, the Blue Shell is one of the main power-ups of one of the best-selling games ever made. So we totally understand why this plush exists, and we are very happy that it does. While the plush itself is quite tiny, all of the details are here and they still look excellent. This plush is high on the list for its uniqueness alone, as Blue Shell Mario is a very obscure and often forgotten power-up. We applaud Banpresto for taking more risks with their character designs in this era. We wish Cine would take those notes. Now let's move on.
And now, the number 1 best Mario power-up plush is...
And the number 1 spot on our list goes to the Cine Super Mario Maker 2 Builder Mario plush. The suit and power-up are exclusive to the Super Mario Maker series. This guy has been on the cover for all 3 games in the franchise, and the suit has already become an iconic one for Mario fans. The colors are easily recognizable, and the suit itself just screams creativity. In the Super Mario Maker 2 game, players could use the suit to whack enemies with the built-in hammer, which is right here under his hand, and players could also use it to summon boxes that would act as a platform. This would even work in lava. It gave you a ton of useful abilities. The plush itself was released alongside the Super Mario Maker 2 game for the Nintendo Switch system in 2019. The plush is 1-to-1 with the version in the game. All of the suit's details are here, and it looks excellent. Cine did not cut corners at all. Mario's facial details were mastered at the time of this plush's release, so we are not surprised that he looks this good. The Cine Builder Mario plush is one of the best looking Mario plushes you can get, and we are certain that the Builder suit's popularity will continue to rise as time goes on. The Builder suit has already become a modern classic costume for Mario. Cine crafted this Builder Mario plush to perfection, and we wholeheartedly recommend purchasing it, which is why it takes the top spot on our list of the top 10 official power-up Mario plushes.
Well, that concludes our top 10 countdown for the best Mario power-up plushes.
Do you agree with our choices?
Who would you add to the list, and what other top 10s should we make?
Let us know all your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the Mario Plush Network so you don't miss out on any of our spectacular Mario videos. Thanks for watching, and we hope you have a super day.
Bye-bye.